Welcome to Diet Headlines. I'm Louisa Liu. Thank you for joining us. Myanmar's recovery after Cyclone Nargis remains a toilsome task, but because this once-in-a-lifetime disaster has aroused in so many a basic sense of humanity, we would like today to introduce one ethnic Chinese there. His name is Mao Tse, a 37-year-old man who set aside his own personal affairs and organized a noble compassionate volunteer group, or NCV, to help coordinate rescue work.
At that time, when I came here, there were bodies all over. On the river, in the coconut trees, wherever we went, even up a few tributaries, places boats couldn't get to. Bodies were everywhere. It's hard to imagine. I couldn't stop thinking about it. Couldn't eat, couldn't sleep, I couldn't relax. How in the world did such a huge disaster happen?
What Ing saw was a land of rotting dead and suffering survivors. Ing couldn't turn a blind eye to it, but with the rifles of government troops blocking entry, Ing was forced, on the fifth day, to use up all his available favors to bring light into this forgotten, broken corner of the world. Sensing the pressing need, Ing bravely stood before the government with righteous virtue, but with only one thing in mind, to bring the victims some small hope for survival. The government listed Kuntaya village as the place of most critical need. After half a year, the homes of the residents are still a ramshackle mix of bamboo and UN plastic sheeting bound by rope. How could they withstand a new storm's ravages? Using life to serve life, Ing Mao Tse keeps his heart open for every victim.
I truly share their lives. People shouldn't need to suffer so, to be subjected to such indifference. Everyone should want to look after one another. Caring for them is the right thing to do.
Already poor, the post-disaster situation brought utter destitution. Nargis washed away 53-year-old Ka Ing Ma's entire family. Now, under watchful eye of village residents, she is living through the loss and slowly rebuilding her home. Miserable with grief, Ka knows she will never again return to a hungry family awaiting her cooking. She must stand herself up, and that's not easy.
When I pray to Buddha, I pray and then I cry. People have told me, what good is crying? Do some chores or something, but I don't want to go anywhere.
Relying on the UN subsidies for survival, the greatest challenge for this old mother is the question of why she should bother. Too many of the residents here are unwilling to share painful memories.
Because people are living through such utter sadness, should they keep on living? Getting them to want to is hard. We can't tell them how to live or why.
As we leave the village, Ing Mao Tse's heart is once again heavy. Perhaps what he wants to challenge is Myanmar's blood-spattered history. After more than 40 years of military rule, the atmosphere here is full of political intrigue and everyone is wary. All told, Ing has been called in for questioning by the Special Investigation Police 6 times, but each time the government security officers have been moved by his kindness.
You've been beside us and seen the bodies. I'm sure it's impossible. anyone would want to find it impossible just to observe. I tell the officers directly, appeal to them, and then they just wave me away.
The vigor and spirit in Ying's words has attracted over 100 volunteers to his cause. Among them is one Jingjing, who gave up a job with the UN for the sense of teamwork. For Jingjing, this post-Nargis period has been precious.
宁可当 volunteer， 不要到联合国那边拿薪水上班。对啊，这样子很危险。应该做 volunteer， 这样会比较对得起自己，对不对？很有意义的事情。还有去领了薪水，就意义就不一样。还坚持要跟着你大哥啊？我不是要坚持跟他。开玩笑的，对，跟他学到很多了。哪里？
During our visit, in Malta's official meetings at the UN never ceased. By helping build bridges among the aid groups, NCV has brought grassroots vigor to every effort.
I think it's just fantastic what they have managed to do, and because it will always be the local people that will be able to reach the furthest, because they have the language, they have the knowledge about a lot of things that we never will get, because we will always be foreigners in this country.
As the memories of Nargis slowly fade, the map of this vast territory reminds in Malta that coordinating the goodwill of so many will remain a long, hard effort.
Although there are 50-odd million Burmese, the real number of those who are truly caring for them is, I reckon, smaller. More good-hearted people out there should be helping to look after them. So with, I say, the help of 50 million people, this generation would see a tremendous change in fortune.